Hey everyone, it's Scott from RealOS. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to talk about a couple of ways to tweak your Lofty settings so that you can get in and do your tasks very easily. And as you know, we lean heavily on the task function in RealOS. So we want to make sure that process is super simple. I'm going to show you a couple things that are going to make your life a little bit easier. We're going to start right here on the dashboard, which should be the first thing you see when you log into your Lofty account. Now you'll notice that there's kind of a grid of squares with different functions that are built into the system here. Yours might look a little bit different because these can be moved around, which is what we're going to do today. I like to have my task window right in the center. Now mine happens to be over here. Yours might be somewhere else on the screen. But moving it's really easy. What we like is to put our tasks right in the center. Now I don't mind having opportunities right there on the right, although honestly, once I click on the task function here on this screen, I'm not likely to come back to this dashboard, so it doesn't really matter. Once you move it where you want it, click Save, and it's that simple. Now I'm going to share that Lofty can be a little bit buggy in this area, and sometimes you hit Save and your boxes snap right back to where they were. I've found that if you just refresh your window, that usually fixes the problem. The goal is, though, to get your task window right here in the center of your screen. Once you've done that, when you log in every day, it's just a simple matter of clicking on the Other function, because in RealOS, all of our tasks are other tasks. We click there, and it takes me to my list. Now, you may have a little different look here. Notice that we're under the Calendar tab. This is where tasks live. And under the Calendar tab, there are three other tabs. There's another Calendar tab, the Task tab. But in case it's not showing that list, just click right on the center here where the task icon is, and that's going to take you to your list. Now again though, your list might look a little bit different. Under task type, I believe your account defaults to showing all upcoming tasks. Now that's great, except it's not really what we want. What that would include is any tasks that are assigned to you as the agent, which is what we're really chasing. It also includes any automated messaging coming out of smart plans. So you'll notice as I look down my list, I have a handful of others. I also have a whole bunch of auto text and auto emails in here. Now, depending on where you are in your day, this gets really cluttered. So here's what I like to do. We only care about the other tasks for our purposes because those are the ones that you as the agent are supposed to do. So the best thing to do is make sure that the only box checked in this dropdown is Other. Now, that eliminates all the automated messaging. I don't necessarily need to know that Lofty is going to send a text to a lead later today or tomorrow, at least not in this window. Now, the last thing I like to do is this default view shows me today's tasks that are due, as you can see, as well as any future tasks. So it just kind of runs off into infinity. For my own purposes, and it's kind of a psychological trick as well, you look over here on the left-hand side, see that under today, I've got 7 tasks due today. So when I click that, that is what I'm looking for. That's the view that we're after. That shows you only the tasks assigned to you as an agent and only the ones that are due today. And I can move through those 7 tasks pretty darn quick. The other thing to note is that over on the left-hand side, there's some overdue tasks. I'm sitting on 3 overdue. Going to take care of those here shortly. So you want to jump in there and clear those as well. So what you're looking for as you get into Lofty is a quick way to get to this exact screen. You want to see today's tasks that are assigned to you and nothing else. And you do that by fixing your dashboard so you're one click away, making sure that you're on the Task tab here in the center, and making sure that the only thing checked in this dropdown is Other. I find this to be the most efficient way to use the system. I can clear these 7 tasks in probably 5 or 10 minutes, no big deal. I'll know that I've contacted all of my clients I needed to contact, and I can go on about being a real estate agent. I hope you find that helpful, and I hope you have a great day.